Unless you've been living inside a cave, under a rock, or on a deserted island, chances are you've heard of the global phenomenon called Twitter. Everyone seems to be talking about it nowadays, whether at work, on television, or through the internet. And in the last 4 years, Twitter has grown to about 75 million users worldwide as of January 2010, and it continues to grow exponentially over the next few weeks, months, and even years. So how in the world is Twitter going to benefit my business? Why should I even care about using it? What is Twitter, first of all? Well, Twitter is a social networking tool that allows its users to send and read messages known as tweets. What are tweets anyway? I keep hearing about these words. Well, tweets are basically text-based posts up to 140 characters in length that can be found on the member's page and delivered to his or her followers, and it's sometimes called the SMS of the internet. And how in the world is this going to benefit my business? Why should I even care about using Twitter? Well, if you're not using Twitter, chances are your competitors are doing it and are experiencing the following business benefits. First of all, Twitter enables you to participate in industry conversation. Your target audience are potentially on Twitter. If you think about it, with 75 million users on Twitter, your potential customers could be there, and they're going to be talking about frustrations that they're having or communicating positive experiences with things that are related to your product and your service. Twitter can also be used to raise brand awareness. You can put your brand out there for people to start talking about and to engage with. You can also gain competitive intelligence. Your competitors are probably on Twitter at this moment, so you can check out what they're tweeting, what they're talking about, and what people are saying about your competitors' products or services. You can also engage your target audience just like participating in industry conversation. Engage with your potential prospects by retweeting their post or responding to what they're tweeting. You can also use Twitter to understand your target audience. You can learn what your desired target demographic is saying and looking for. For example, if you're targeting the young customers, listen to their conversations by paying attention to what they are tweeting. You can learn more about their interests. And finally, you can use Twitter as a promotional tool. You can start promoting your product and services, but you can also promote any events that you're having or any discounts or any promotional things that are happening right now to get your product and service out there to the market. Now that you've learned what Twitter is and what the benefits of using Twitter, let me show you a cool trick on how you can start using Twitter right this moment to start engaging with your target audience. If you're new to Twitter, let me show you an easy way where you can start searching for prospects who may be interested in your product or your service. In this case, let's go over to the search page of Twitter, which is search.twitter.com, and this will bring you to the main page of the search function of Twitter. Now let's use an example. Let's say you're in the personal development industry and want to start targeting your proper audience. Think of a keyword that your prospect might be searching at this given moment. Let's say in this example, Tony Robbins, who's very well known in the personal development industry. Now what we do is when we enter his name into the keyword function, we're going to search for all of the people around the world who are tweeting about Tony Robbins at this given moment. Now if you look at it, you can see all of the people who have Twitter accounts that's basically engaging in conversations related to Tony Robbins. And if we scroll down, there's about 20 people that show up on a given page. So now we can look over here that there are about, within the last 39 minutes, there are several people that started talking about Tony Robbins. And let's go over here and search even for older tweets. And over here in the past 1 hour, you see all of these people globally who are tweeting and talking about Tony Robbins. Now think about it, are these people going to be the type of prospects that might be interested in your product and service if they're already talking about Tony Robbins? What you can do in this case is if you have a Twitter account, you can click on their names and start connecting them and start following, and about 60% of the people that you follow will end up following you back. Now there are a couple of important points that you have to remember Remember that Twitter is a social networking tool and it gives you the opportunity to build relationships with your prospects and your target customers. But remember, you're not going to be pitching your business. You're not going to be pitching your product or your service right away, because the most important thing is you need to establish credibility and you need to establish trust with them first. And the way that you do it is by engaging in conversations with them, making sure that you provide them with so much valuable information through retweeting. You can also reply to them and start developing relationships with them, because once you get the trust from your prospects right away, then that's the opportunity when you can start talking about your business and start promoting your product or your service. But without the trust, don't pitch your business right away. Otherwise, you'll start to disengage them.